What is going on, YouTubers? Your boy, Alyx Man, smiling from ear to ear. I just got done watching what was the very first Raw of this new era of WWE. The draft has come and gone. What has Raw and SmackDown have to offer? We will find out this week. This is my review on the new era of Monday Night Raw. And damn, if this is what we can expect going for Raw from now on, you got me, man. What a great show. What a great episode of Monday Night Raw. I'm going to give it an A. Definitely worth your time if you did not watch it. All 3 hours. Not a single bad match. Not a single bad segment. Nothing about this show was bad. Nothing. The only thing I can say was a little underwhelming was the crowd a little bit. I felt like Pittsburgh usually is a lot more lively than this. They were much livelier in previous shows. But I will give them this. I won't bash them too much because they came alive in the last hour. When Sasha did her thing and Finn won his match, y'all came alive. But those first 2 hours, I can't give you too much credit, Pittsburgh. You did not get into the show all that much. Sorry. No offense to anybody watching from Pittsburgh. I'm just saying, in terms of the show, there were moments that I kind of felt like y'all were dead. Just gonna be real. But you came alive in the last hour. So for that, I will still give you credit. But that's the only thing, my only issue with the show. Everything else was good to great. 2 great moments about this show. I'm not going to waste your time. Well, I am actually. Sorry, I got to talk about a couple of things before I get into the actual Raw show. Like, for instance, I want you guys to check out, if you have the time, my new merchandise. Buy the t-shirt. Currently selling Alyx Man's t-shirt right now on not Pro Wrestling Tees, Spring Tees. I apologize for that. Check it out down below in the description box. You can buy a hoodie, you can buy a female shirt or a male shirt, and you can buy it anytime. Right now, if you're able to afford it, of course. Please don't go spending your money if you can't buy anything. But yes, guys, and of course, Twitter. Follow me on Twitter to get my live reactions during the show. And of course, my other live reactions that I put up on YouTube, you can watch that right now. Like me on Facebook, subscribe, like me here on YouTube, donate to my Patreon, and please check out the Reddit, the subreddit, WWE, for more discussions on WWE. The link to everything is down below in the description box. Now, let's get into Raw. Here we go. Let's start off by talking about everything that's new. A new stage, a new logo, new intro, new music, and new placement of the commentators. As for the stage, I do like the little ring around the stage. I think it gives it a new feel, like a very vibrant feel. I think it's cool. I think the logo, it's all right. I mean, I kind of like the old logo better than the new one, but it does have an old school feeling to it. And maybe that is what they were going for. I don't think it's terrible. I don't hate it. I don't love it either. It might grow on me. I see the SmackDown logo growing on me more than the Raw logo. But we'll see, man. The intro, thought it was good. I like the intro music a lot better than the actual intro. The intro is fine. I don't think it's like anything spectacular. It's just a good, passable intro. It's just passable. There you go. And the intro music, I like it. I think it's very, what's the word I'm looking for? Energetic. You know, it gets you excited for the show. When you hear it, it's like, oh man, here we go. Monday Night Raw. So I like that. And the commentary. I can't believe I'm going to say this. Michael Cole did good. Michael Cole actually did good tonight. Corey Graves and Byron Saxton really I won't say Michael Cole was carried. I thought they supported Michael Cole very well and highlighted his strengths. Michael Cole was able to do what he's known to do, which is play-by-play. And Corey and Byron Saxton were able to do some really good color commentary that really helped the show. And since we had a lot of things to talk about on Raw, Michael Cole was on it. And he was into the shows. When something big happened, he brought the energy. And I really enjoyed it. I thought Michael Cole did a great job, a really good job. Maybe this is exactly what he needed. Maybe Michael Cole was just like us. He was jaded. He was bored. He was not into the shows, and he showed it through his voice. But now that the shows, at least for this show, it was more exciting. It was a lot more wrestling oriented, so he can really actually do his job, which was call the action. And when a big moment happens, he can actually get excited and really highlight. He can really get into it. And I thought, since we got a great show tonight, it was able to make Michael Cole shine a lot more than he usually does. Oh my God, the Lexman is giving credit to Michael Cole. This is how you know. It was a great show. If I am in a good mood, that I am praising Michael freaking Cole. So, for the rest of the show, I could talk about the show in order. I'm not going to. I have my own style of review. I have 4 sections. Those sections are the extraordinary, like the most awesomest thing that happened on the Raw in this past year. And then I have good, that's section 2, bad, section 3, and cringeworthy, like the absolute worst that you can think of. Nothing bad, nothing cringeworthy. Everything was good to, I'll say it, extraordinary. 2 moments. First moment is our new women's champion. Sasha Banks is the new WWE Women's Champion after having an amazing match with Charlotte. These two have amazing chemistry. They had it on NXT and they have it now. Phenomenal match. It woke a dead crowd up. I felt like up to this match, Pittsburgh was pretty much dead. They were just like, okay, let's just get through the rest of the show. And man, when this match hit, wow. Just amazing. Amazing reactions. Crowd got behind Sasha. Love Sasha paying homage to Eddie Guerrero to get Dana Brooke kicked out. Love the spots. A couple of sloppy spots in there. Like that one time Sasha Banks dived to the outside and landed on her neck. Kind of similar to how Lita landed on her neck when she fought Trish Stratus back in 2004. Isn't that something? That's so telling. A match that I consider to be one of the best women's matches this year happened on Raw, just like Lita and Trish happened on Raw in 2014. Now, I'm not saying that this match was just as good as that one. You can have your opinion on that all you want. What I am saying is that I love how telling that is. But man, when Sasha Banks, and I'll be the guy to say this, I was a douchebag. I was the douchebag on Twitter that said there is no way Sasha Banks is going to win this championship on a free episode of Raw. Why would WWE, me being the critic that I am, why would the WWE give away a win this big on Raw and not at SummerSlam? That's what I thought. Man, I was wrong, and I am so happy to be wrong. Man, that crow tastes so awesome. Just put a little hot sauce on it. Put a little hot sauce in that crow. Ate it up. Because Sasha Banks and Charlotte tore up that ring in a great match. Sasha Banks makes Charlotte tap out, and she is your new women's champion. Tearful moment. Tearful. Emotional, amazing moment. Crowd gave her a standing ovation. They chanted, "You deserve it." Sasha is crying, and she did it, man. And she tells the world that she is the best because this says so. Going Ric Flair on their booties. And I like it. So happy for her. So happy for Sasha Banks. And I am going to assume that they will have a rematch, her and Charlotte, at SummerSlam. So My question to you right now, what match, what stipulation, if I was to ask you to give Charlotte and Sasha Banks a stipulation, what step would you give these two at SummerSlam? Submission, 2 out of 3 falls, Iron Woman, ladder match? Hey, we can go forever with this. I quit. What stipulation would you give Sasha Banks and Charlotte? Let me get some people right now in the live chat. Let's see. 2 out of 3 falls. Extreme Rules. Okay. Iron Woman, ladder match. Iron Woman, ladder match. 2 out of 3 falls. Submission. Ultimate submission. So basically, it's Iron Man with submissions only. I would take that. Iron Woman. Falls count anywhere. Submission. I quit. Ladder. Grave consequences. That's a Lucha Underground's version of the casket match. Let's not go that far. Hair versus hair. Calm down. Hell in a Cell. No DQ. So the live chat's just going crazy. They just want to see them have a rematch. I hear you guys. I hear you. Okay. First Blood. Yeah, right. But let's get back to this. Yeah, guys. Amazing moment. Great moment. Man. That moment I didn't think was going to be topped. But then we got another awesome moment. So throughout the night, and I got to give praise to the people who booked Raw for doing this because I thought it was done beautifully. We had 2 fatal 4-way matches to determine a #1 contender to fight for the WWE Championship. Well, excuse me. Let's talk about that right now. The WWE Universal Championship, which honestly, it's when I first heard it, it was silly. Like Universal Championship, that's odd. That's new. I've never really heard of a championship called the Universal Championship before. I'm not going to crap on it too much, but it sounds silly. Like, oh my God, he won the Universal Championship. So it's bigger than the world. I can just see Kevin Dunn and Vince McMahon saying backstage, oh, look, it's Kevin Dunn. Oh, but so I was thinking that since WWE SmackDown has the WWE Championship, it's called the World. Why not call the Championship Universe? Because the universe is bigger than the WWE World Championship. And then this McMahon was all like, well, Kevin, I like how you think. We're going to call our championship the Universe Championship because it's bigger than the World Championship. Oh, boss, that was so awesome. You are so great. You are amazing. Yeah, so the Universal Championship is what the top championship on Raw is called because it's bigger than the World Championship. It's the universe. My God. But the first fatal 4-way, let me get it up. Let me get this up real quickly. I think it was the one with Rusev, Kevin Owens. Yeah, it was Rusev, Kevin Owens, Cesaro, and the debuting Finn Balor. Good match overall. And I was kind of worried because I was like, oh man, are we going to have Finn lose in his first match? I don't think I like that. But he didn't, Cesaro put up a good fight, and Cesaro, I thought, was a potential winner. I didn't think Rusev was winning because he's the U.S. champion. I didn't think Kevin Owens was winning, unfortunately. Cesaro got close, but Finn Balor was the one to win this match, and he went on to the main event. And then we had the second one, which was Sami Zayn, Sheamus, Chris Jericho, Drink It In, man, and Roman Reigns. Really good match. I was going so hard for Sami Zayn to win. Now, the more I think about it, I'm happy he didn't win. In hindsight, it was great that he did lose because if we had gotten Sami Zayn versus Finn Balor, that would have been too much. Let's save that for a future show. You hear me? A much later show. Sami Zayn and Finn Balor is a future WrestleMania main event, a future Survivor Series, SummerSlam main event. We have to save that. So I'll admit that looking back on it, me being upset that Sami Zayn didn't win was kind of the Lex man. It's okay. You're just letting your fandom get the most of you, which is okay because nobody wanted Roman Reigns to win anyways. So I understand. You have to understand why I was upset, and I understand why others were upset as well. So in hindsight, I'll say, you're right. Maybe it was okay for me not to jump on the hate wagon so soon, which I did, and I got a lot of fun out of it. But Roman Reigns wins this match after a great performance by Sami Zayn, and a great performance by all four. I thought all 8-man in both Fatal 4-Ways did a really good job. But then we got to that main event. Man, I swear to God, extraordinary. What a win. Finn Balor just got off of being close to the longest reigning NXT champion. I think he is the longest. Is he the longest or is Neville the longest? I don't care. So Finn Balor came off from being a very long reigning NXT champion. And so I'm thinking he's coming from NXT. There's no way they're going to shoot him straight to the top. Man, was I wrong. First off, the match was really good. Really good match. Finn Balor and Roman Reigns really tore it up. Like, I don't think it was as good. Well, honestly, it probably was as good as the women's match. I had to go back and watch it. See, guys, the fact that I want to go back and watch this show, at least the last hour, makes it an A. I have to give it an A. If a show makes you go back and watch it, it's got to at least be a B. At least a B. But I have to go back and watch that last hour. Those two matches were phenomenal. Phenomenal. But Finn Balor's taking on Roman Reigns. And in my mind, I'm going, shit. They're going to have Roman Reigns beat Finn Balor. They're going to have him pin him. Fans are going to be upset. We're going to do Reigns and Rollins again for SummerSlam. Wonderful. And the match is going on. And I said, wait a minute. Something's getting ready to happen here. They can't just have Finn lose. So in my mind, I'm thinking, okay, the club, Carl Anderson and Luke Gallows, they might actually come out and help him win, which I was saying is a strong possibility. I said that when the draft happened. I said, oh, cool, Balor Club, here we go. But then I was also thinking, maybe he could win clean. I didn't think so. I was very in denial with that. I'm like, there is no way he's going to beat him clean. There is no way. So I turned on my camera and did my live reactions, which you can go see. Maybe, well, I say you can go see, but I might have taken it down. The more I think about it, I probably overreacted a little bit. We'll see if I keep it up. I'll let it stay for at least a day. And if you guys give a good thumbs up and you guys give it a good reaction, I'll keep it up. I don't care. I just, it's rare that you get to see, that you, the fans, get to see me be a fan. You get to see me mark out like that. And, it's why I'm a wrestling fan. Finn Balor hits the coup de grace, pins Roman Reigns clean. Finn Balor on his first night on Raw. Ladies and gentlemen, his first night on Raw, beat the guy. Came in, got to the main event of Raw, and beat Roman freaking Reigns. The guy that was supposed to be the guy to replace John Cena. Finn Balor beat him. And now, to make things better, to add on to that amazingness, because it's not just enough that he beat Roman Reigns, now he's going to SummerSlam to fight for the WWE Universal Championship, and he will take on Seth Rollins. We're going to get Seth freaking Rollins and Finn Balor at SummerSlam. Take my freaking money. Sasha Banks versus Charlotte, rematch, hopefully for a stipulation. Brock Lesnar versus Randy Orton. Finn Balor versus Seth freaking Rollins. I'm there. I am seeing SummerSlam. I gotta see SummerSlam. You cannot get better than that, ladies and gentlemen. Oh my God, that is amazing. Amazing stuff. So I'm happy. That last hour was awesome. That last hour was definitely one of those great moments in WWE that made you go, this is why I'm a wrestling fan. This is why I still deal with the BS. I still complain. I still choose to celebrate. WWE and wrestling and still talk about it because of moments like this. I was happy. Just happy to be a wrestling fan. So I implore all of you, if you have not seen Finn Balor versus Sasha Banks, I implore you to go watch that moment, those matches, both of them, because those were moments in time, at least for WWE nowadays. It was awesome. All right, let's talk about the rest of the show. So everything else was good. You know, I have Nia Jax's debut. Nia Jax beat up, forgot her name, some enhancement talent, some local talent, female wrestler. Dominated her, beat her up really quickly, wins with that leg drop. I kind of hope she gets a better finisher. She used a jackhammer on Bayley on NXT. I hope she uses that as her finisher. Or uses the Samoan Splash. Nia Jax and her big self doing a Samoan Splash would be awesome. She is Samoan after all. She comes from that Samoan heritage. She's The Rock's cousin, right? She's related to The Rock. But yeah, I like her. Just get a new finisher, please. I think she's come a long way on NXT. When she first got there, I was just, But after seeing her have a really good match with Bayley, I've become a little bit of a fan. A little bit of a fan of Nia Jax. Not really a big fan, but I like her. I like Nia Jax. Let's see where she does. Let's see where she goes. Another person to get a enhancement match, which, by the way, Raw doing enhancement matches helps the show. I think the concept of enhancement matches, first off, thank you NXT for bringing that back. But I love the concept. I think it's great. It's a great way to introduce new characters and to start them off hot and then build on top of them. It helped out Braun Strowman, by the way, who destroyed another local talent, Hemsworth. I forgot his first name. James Hemsworth. I don't know. Some little scrawny man that pretty much got eaten up. Not literally, but he got destroyed by Braun Strowman. And Braun Strowman looked like a monster, like a beast. A beast. Not a beast incarnate, but a beast. He looked really, really good. So, speaking of a beast incarnate, Brock Lesnar will be on Raw next week. Oh, boy. Yeah. So, apparently, we're not going to suspend Brock Lesnar, which is fine. I kind of thought they wouldn't. I kind of knew they were going to pull, not like an underhanded tactic, but they were going to pull the whole look. He's been gone for a while. It happened outside of UFC. Excuse me. It happened in UFC. It happened outside of WWE. It happened in UFC, and it happened outside of WWE. So really, he didn't violate the policy. Or maybe whatever he violated the policy with wasn't really a violation for WWE. I don't know. I don't know what the deal is. I kind of thought they were going to punish Lesnar a little bit. But, I mean, I'm not complaining. He's going to show up on Raw next week. So it is what it is. Let's see what happens with that. Other stuff that happened on tonight's show. We got the New Day celebrating the longest reigning WWE Championship run for the tag team champions. I think it's like 335 days. I might be a little off, give or take a few days, but I know it's over 330. And if they make it to SummerSlam, it will be a full year. So let's see how long these guys last as tag team champions. Sonny Boy, they inducted a new member to the New Day club, apparently. Sonny Boy was more over than Roman Reigns tonight. I'm being a dick. I'm going to stop. But, yeah, Sonny Boy, interesting character, interesting person. Yeah, he just a fan from the crowd. I got nothing else to say about it. Sonny Boy, hashtag Sonny Boy. The club, Carl Anderson and Luke Gallows came out and attacked the New Day afterwards and pretty much set up their match at SummerSlam. So there you go. I expect them to win the tag team championships. Also, I hear that the club is not officially broken up. It's just expanding. So I don't know how this is going to work. So is AJ Styles still a member? Like, are they going to maybe once in a while Anderson and Gallows will go over to SmackDown to help out AJ, although they're not on SmackDown anymore? I don't know how this is going to work. It's weird. It's really weird. Neville returned. We got to see Neville come back. He defeats Curtis Axel in a pretty solid match. It was quick. He beats him with the red arrow. Good to have you back, Neville. Enzo Amore and Big Cass, again, coming out with those microphone skills. Awesome microphone skills. Defeat the Shining Stars. Epico and Primo, by the way. After R-Truth interfered playing Pokemon Go. You know what? Usually silly, ridiculous segments like what they did with Golden Truth tonight on Raw would have made me groan and go, get this off my TV set. But because it led to something, because it had a purpose, because of it having an impact on the show, I'm going to give it a pass. Because you usually don't see that in WWE. Usually something just happens, something random just happens, and it leads to nothing. Well, R-Truth plays Pokemon Go, and it led to Enzo Amore and Big Cass beating the Shining Stars. It's nothing spectacular, but it led to something. That's all I ask. Something ties in. Things tie in for Monday Night Raw. And even the stuff that was bad, even the stuff that should have been bad, which was R-Truth and Goldust, it was still good because it led to something. I can't complain. Nothing. I can find nothing to complain about other than the crowd not being 100% into the show, which I can't really blame them for. I'm not mad at Pittsburgh for not being 100% into the show because first hour was solid. Second hour kind of teetered off just a little bit. The last hour was amazing, though. Amazing last hour. So I'm giving it an A. What grade would you give tonight's episode of Monday Night Raw? What would you give this episode? Because I gotta say, man, if this is what I can expect, the quality I can expect from Raw going forward, man, SmackDown's gonna have to really step up their game. Let's see. Okay, grades coming in. A, B, A, B plus, A plus, A minus, A plus, A plus, A plus, A omega, A hands down, Z is bigger than A. On mother effing A, S. Someone like Sonic. S is the grade you get, the highest grade you can get on a Sonic game. A, B, D. Oh, D for Deluxe, man. Nice. A, someone gave it an F just to troll us. He's just being a troll. G, H, I, J, K. Okay, I got it, guys. A. So I think most of you agree that this was an A show. Well, there you go, guys. I got nothing else I need to say about this show. It was just awesome. I'm just happy I saw it. If this is what we have to come for Raw, we are in for a great season for WWE. So tomorrow night, I will come up here again to do the same thing. I will do a live review of SmackDown. And hopefully they can do something. I'm worried. I am very worried about SmackDown because their roster is very depleted. I don't know how the hell they are going to make that show work. So it would be very interesting to see what SmackDown can do. But I'm going to be hopeful and be optimistic. Going to give it a shot. I don't expect much. I'm not going to set my expectations too high for SmackDown because I feel like if I do, I'm going to be disappointed. But I'm not going to set it too low. I'm not going to have any expectations. Blessed to those who go into a show with no expectations because you might be surprised. Thank you guys for watching. Subscribe to everything. Follow all the links down below for more information on me. And I guess I will see you guys tomorrow for my live review of SmackDown. This is your boy, Deluxe Man, signing off. You guys take it easy. Peace out.